Medtronic technologies impacted more than 72 million people in the last year, equating to 2 people every second. Harnessing the power of technology to take healthcare further, each technology has unique benefits designed to serve patients. The goal of this program is to get closer to the patient and delve into the challenges and impact of each technology in practice. This is the Medtronic MedEd Learning Experience. The Invos monitoring system should not be used as the sole basis for diagnosis or therapy and is intended only as an adjunct in patient assessment. The contents and conclusions of the following programs are solely those of the speakers unless otherwise cited. The speakers are responsible for all content and any necessary permissions. The speakers receive funding from Covidian LP, a Medtronic company, for this speaking engagement. Medtronic's medical education programs are offered to provide attendees education on FDA-cleared indications and use of our products when applicable. For this segment of the series, a discussion on the utility of the Invos system. What are the system design considerations for the Invos system? To help answer this question is Eli Kuhlmann, Senior Research Manager at Medtronic.
In order to design a NIRS device that is robust in its ability to measure regional tissue oxygenation across different populations and the inherent challenges within, including superficial tissue variation and composition, sensor design, electronics, and the algorithm are designed holistically and in concert to give the clinician actionable insight. Any design choices should be intentional to deliver that clinical value. Critical to that success and touched on in detail with previous sections is how the system suppresses the superficial tissue. In the case of Invos, it is the carefully chosen and validated method to optimize deep to shallow signal subtraction with appropriate emitter-detector spacings. Spacing of the shallow detector relatively close to the deep detector is designed for less sensitivity for variations in thicknesses of superficial tissue, also allows for the assumption of equal path length through that tissue, and allows for less wavelengths and quicker response. Absolute accuracy is the accuracy of NIRS measurement to the reference measurement. In Invos, this is often referred to as the baseline measurement. A few reasons to question the value of absolute RSO2 accuracy are validation in algorithms based on static A to V arterial to venous ratio. Recall that Invos and others assume 25 to 75% arterial to venous weighted sum in their cerebral tissue. In reality, it varies from 0% arterial to 100% venous, all the way to 40% arterial to 60% venous. Furthermore, that validation is based on global venous sampling from the jug bulb. However, the tissue sampled by the emitter and detector pair is regional. Because of these points, we expect to see baseline variation. However, of greater value is to reflect hemodynamic changes with appropriate magnitude and in the shortest delay possible. Correcting for better absolute accuracy may come by adding more wavelengths. However, more wavelengths may have some trade-off on responsivity and depth, such as smoothing and dampening. Invos has been focused on being a first alert for clinicians through accurate trending and appropriate responsiveness. Here's what the Invos system design is prioritized around. So any accuracy improvements made in the future will not come at the expense of trend accuracy and responsiveness. We'll end with a note on the success of Invos over the years. To start, Invos pioneered the NIRS technology, which means that Invos was first to explore multiple detector spacings and wavelengths and was able to choose the optimum design. Being first also allowed Invos to have its pick and design to deliver the right insight, which is a first alert through trend accuracy. The independently validated design and breadth of clinical studies under challenging conditions support better clinical outcomes and overall clinical value.
Please tune in next week for a new segment from this series wherever you find your podcast. This is the Medtronic MedEd Learning Experience. Thank you for listening.